Yo, peace, respect. This is John Robinson. Most know him as Sci, Little Sci, Science of Life crew. What inspires me to do what I do on a daily basis is truly the great journeys that came before mine, easily, and not just in hip-hop. I'm a avid jazz lover, and I look at the lives and times of cats like Lee Morgan, you know, cats like Clifford Brown, and, you know, cats who really put time and effort, who were geniuses at what they do, but died young and didn't get to complete their journeys of greatness, and therefore a lot of you don't know their names today. So stories like that inspire me, and it gives me the passion to know how important this music really is. It's bigger than just being cool and being famous and making a couple dollars. You know, you're attached to a connection and a legacy that keeps going. The Trayvon Martin scenario in Sanford, Florida, where a young man, 17-year-old, was shot and killed and lost his life, and the guy who killed him wasn't detained, wasn't arrested, and it happens a lot. But this particular story, it seemed to be so much evidence that pointed towards, you know, a criminal act, and it's crazy. So when I see that and I think about how many people wake up and don't really cherish life or embrace optimism and things like that and feel like they have all these problems in the world, I look at stories like that and say, yo, we really gotta, I guess, change our thoughts in terms of how we deal with each other each and every day, and just how you deal with yourself and what's your passion and what's your greatness, and embrace it and live it. I feel like the biggest challenge I've been able to overcome has been to tap into my inner self and discover that every solution to anything that I ever want to overcome is within me. I gotta stop looking outside to gain things about me. Everything that you wanna achieve, the answers and the solutions are in you, and you gotta learn how to tap into your inner self and move accordingly. And optimism, that's the biggest challenge too. Try staying optimistic 98% of the time in this world. It's hard to do, you know, and it's like every time I fall slightly to the wayside, I gotta stand back up and remember to think positive, stay optimistic, stay focused, and keep going. That's a great question, really. I would say I want people to remember me, obviously, through the music. I feel like music is forever. That's why I feel blessed to even be attached to this in this fashion, because you live through the music, especially when you do it from a genuine, true perspective. If you don't get your props today, you'll definitely get them. You know, it's like the music I embrace was made 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, and we're still playing it now. So I would love to have a similar legacy where people 20, 40, 50, 60 years ago, from 60 years from now, actually enjoying and embracing the music and taking in perspectives, the stories, the visions, and just the detail that I give about now, then. You know, I always say to people, it's for now, but it's really for later. I'm doing music like a jazz cat, you know what I'm saying? There's no stopping, work, 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 you know what I'm saying? It's like being attached to something so great, you can't take it for granted. So expect me to continue to collaborate with a lot of great people. I've definitely been collaborating with a lot of my heroes, so I look forward to unleashing that. You know, Science of Life, we're still here too. Yeah, I would say support B-Shine and anything like it, because it preserves not only elements of this culture, but it preserves thoughts and expressions from many different minds, many different creeds, colors, races, religions, and thought patterns, and, you know, different types of personalities, and we get to capture it for you here, and you get to sit back and watch it and take it in.